Here we go. Time for more Ring of Fire 5. We are on enclosed. In the Northwest, we are going to have our high elo player, King Marv, playing in yellow as the Saracens. In blue, we've got Joey the Bunkerer, a former Ring of Fire finalist from Ring of Fire 3, playing as the Slavs. And in the South, we've got Calcoco, playing in red as the Ethiopians.
SunnyB_88 just consumed a tier
Brand
1
new
amount
sub.
of Rang juice.
Thank you very much, SunnyB88. Much appreciated. Thank you for turning me into a crab. Normally, Crab Rave would play. It's playing for me, but you guys can't hear it, so I don't know. But much appreciated. Thank you. Blue Star, I did cast your game. Joey and Calcoco already coordinating. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I need to give a little bit of backstory. I almost kind of wish I'd played The Legend of Joey. I wish I'd played Joey's path to the final. Joey absolutely excels in playing opponents off of each other. So he is the master of mind games, more so than anyone else, including Trundo. He is so good at getting under people's skin in ways that aren't against the rules. The master of backstabbing. Memorably, in one set, he decided to intentionally throw a game from a winning position in order to manipulate the overall series, because he was in like a multi-game series with two other people.
Lolo83XYZ is following.
He manipulated them by throwing a game, which completely threw both of them off. They had no idea what he was going to do. He just gave a game away. He literally, basically, he sent like 60 Paladin into Purgefin in my chat. You can see in Purgefin's base, and then resigned. So as soon as he resigned, the Paladin just took Purgefin out. Purgefin was dead. And then Joey resigned. So the other player just won, which forced Purgefin to work with him again for the third game. It was like just absolute mastermind from Joey. So you got to watch out for blue for sure. Like it was absolutely insane. All right. I'll get those elos up there, guys. Let's see. So King Marv is 2200. Calcoco says he's 1815. You're 1815 on HD, so you don't play much on here. You're 1850 on HD. You're probably, I would guess, like 13 to 14 XX. I'm gonna put a question mark. And then Joey's like 1600, right? Blue Star, you played great, man. Your game was awesome. I'm a little overwhelmed with all the games that I've cast today. I can't exactly remember, but I just remember thoroughly enjoying your game. I remember you playing great, and I think I remember telling you should be really proud of how you played. It was all the games today have been epic. I don't use that word ever because it bothers me, but it has literally been. I could not have asked for a better set of games. The idea that we have 3 weeks of this. Every time I'm going to come to cast, I'm just going to be so pumped. Oh, the Dromons. That's right, Blue Star. Blue Star's Dromons. Thank you, Chopsticks. That was sick. We were so close to getting him. No, you played awesome. That was a great game. On the Meatballs game. I remember now. 10 to 12x next D even proof. All right, thanks for being honest. That makes it easier for my overlay. I'll give you your 12xx with a question mark. Actually, I might have to take this question mark fit. Yes, it does. Okay. Now, blue and red are saying a lot. I'm going to go over everything they said, but they're talking a lot, okay? Red says, how the fuck do we have spectator away? King Marv says, dashboard. Red says, are we killing King Marv? Joey says, yes. FC into power unit Mangonel, says Calcoco. Joey says, crossbow for you, knights for me. And then Red says, Red goes to yellow and says, "Want to be friends?" And King Marv says, "Yeah, yes." You probably know what's coming, but I will be gentle. That would be good. I want to boom and chill. Blue, where are you at? Green, saying that you want to betray me. Green, wow! Ooh, what? Tell him you'll consider it. Meet batted for or he lost Bill DeBoer because of all the chat. It's critical chat though. Critical chat.
Yes. No.
There's so much. This is a. I knew. How did I know this is going to turn to a backstab fest? Hold on. I need to like give them voices, right? I mean, Grathwrang, you already got the beautiful people that, okay? I will do Joey the Bunker because he's playing as the Slavs. And I'll be Calcoco. And I'll be King Bob. Reply when you can. No. How did Blue know that? How did Blue know what? Now we're chatting. I don't know. He's just mind games, probably. Yeah, he's FC, a hide scout from his. Alright, I'm having fun.
Ow.
Ow.
Joey knows this stuff. Yep. While you're king in Woodline. In Wood Ellie. Woodline, okay. There's so much talking. This is absurd. I'm gonna get sick of the little doo-doo. Well, everybody's walled in. Let's do some casting instead of reading. Joey the Slav is making a stable here. All right, we've got a little bit of expansion onto gold to the outside. We're at 28 bills. Red about to come in for the Castle about to come in for the red player in Ethiopian in the south. And King Marv are also on the way to Castle Age. Saracen player gets cheap market and good market rates, so that's not unsurprising. Castle Age also in now for Joey, so Joey will be last up, but only by a little bit.
Did he at least die painlessly? To shreds, you say? Well, how is his wife holding up? To shreds, you say?
Joey going with the 1 palisade protection. Yeah, Calcoco up at 14 minutes.
Shashlik92 says, what is the best strategy in a 1v1v1 scenario?
That's a good question to ask ChatGPT. AKA, or, well, evil version of ChatGPT.
In a 1v1v1 scenario, the best strategy is to exploit the weaknesses of your opponents while minimizing your own vulnerability. Identify the most formidable adversary and focus your efforts on neutralizing them first, creating a temporary alliance with the remaining opponent to gain the upper hand. Adapt your tactics based on the evolving dynamics of the battle, using deception and calculated aggression to ensure your victory over the feeble humans.
So Steve claims the ideal strategy is to go for the strong guy first. That's the meta. Go for the strongest opponent first. That's interesting. Because you need someone to help you against the strong opponent, so it makes sense. Castle, he's going Mamelukes. Mamelukes are a really good sniping unit. I feel like Joey's just like casting the game via chat. I mean, the whole idea of the king sniping portion of this is that it breaks the meta up a little bit because it makes a 2v1 against a stronger opponent viable as long as you catch them off guard. In my head, in the real life gladiator style scenario analog, would be like you're facing the weak opponent and the strong opponent, and you have your spear out, and then all of a sudden you just go "Sing!" and you stab the other guy, and then the strong opponent looks at the guy gets stabbed, and as he's doing that, you stab him. Bam! That's the equivalent of a king snipe in like a gladiator war style, you know, Julius Caesar pit of gladiators battle scenario, 1v1v1. What is happening? You going Mameluke, I hear. Word on the street is you're going Mameluke. That's the rumor. Rumor on the street is you going Mamelukes. You going Mamelukes? Don't lie to me. I hear you go Mamelukes. What's the deal with the Mamelukes? Tell me about the Mamelukes. Archer's coming in from Calcoco. Where's the crossbow? Hit the crossbow button. This is gonna sting King Marv potentially. I wonder if that's in range. If we're not careful, we'll get nailed by the castle. But we should deny the TC. Wow, sniping bills. Wow, no loom! No loom for King Marv. A bold decision. King Marcus. This is the chattiest game we've had by a metric mile. I don't know if there's a metric mile. I don't think there's a metric mile. It's called a kilometer. No food. Ah, you needed. I think it didn't even matter though. The crossbow clicking would not have helped anymore. Like the archers did the job actually. What we need is a way to break in, and we don't have that because we have this great defensive castle that's going down. The Saracen player can get away with. I'm surprised we haven't seen this before. I think I called this out last year when we had a whole bunch of games on enclosed. I was like, why is no one going Saracens, building a market and then just staying inside? I literally called exactly that. Going Siege Workshop. There's so much communication. Is that? Why is this here? That is the most bizarre town center location. The only way it could have been worse is if it was actually in the corner. What is this town center? Put it on wood or stone or gold. Or gold or stone or wood or gold or berries. Or literally anything. Just in the middle would have been better.
Yes.
Why is it up against the outside of the base? I don't understand. Whatever. It's a secret TC. Is this going to be like some part of some sort of mega king plan of protection in the corner with like a bajillion town centers? Is this some sort of HD strat? What is so Sag? I'm the only one attacking you, huh? Kingmar says yes. Joey says Sag. He tricked you. I knew Blue would betray me. Cannot trust Joey the Bonker. He's almost too notorious for his strategies to work. Except, I thought that last time and then he still found a way to work his opponents off of each other. So, I don't know. I don't know what Red's doing. Red's trying to mind game both players and just be like, hey, I'm on your side. I attacked you, but I'm actually on your side because the opponent told me that they were going to attack you too and they didn't. So now we're actually friends. The classic. It's like classic abusive mentality. That's like abusive gaslighting. Manipulation 101. It's disgusting. I love it. Bang! Oh, I see. I thought he was gonna hit you too. That's why I hit you, man. I'm sorry. I never would have done that. Yo, I got your back. Guys sitting there with a black eye, like, ah. Okay, man, we're friends now. I mean, yellow's not attacking red, but
emotional, damn it.
He's gonna just destroy that. Yep, yeah, that'll happen. If you're gonna fight a 2K with your army, you better pay attention to it. You might be able to match them or even beat them in micro if you're really, really good at micro and you practice a lot. Maybe you could get ticklingly close to winning some fights in micro against them. But you're gonna have to meticulously pay attention to your army, and you're probably gonna be doing it to the detriment of your eco to such a degree that it's not. What the? What is this? I like this part. This part is interesting at best. What is happening down here? That's an I expect my main economy to die move. Yeah, maybe. I think red it should just wall, like make a big old U wall. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect. Do that. And then try and maintain a presence in the center with a castle, maybe. The onion defense. Onions have layers. He also got all the relics. Wait, did he? No, he didn't.
My granny could scrap better than that.
He got many night, like 20. Yellow's still like trying to be like nice. Red is pure evil, guys. Blue and red both got 2 relics. Yeah, the kingpin is going to his new home. Sir, we've built you a quadruple castle. Built of the finest stone and brick. You shall be protected for all time. Triple layer walls. An entire family for you to spend your days with, sir. Don't think Marv will survive. We'll see. I have no idea who wins this. I've managed to remain spoiler-free on all these games thanks to the _ Belgians' hard work.
What's that?
I'm kind of worried that the pressure on King Marv is going to kill him. I don't know how else to put it. I think that red is in a decent position because blue and yellow are wailing on each other. This is going to be a big fight in a second. Wow. Joey actually kind of baiting King Marv into a fight and pulling some of the Mamelukes away. The knights with the scorpions and monks behind us. A really, really nice army composition from Joey the Bonkerer. What Joey really needs is for red to start pushing as well. Especially from imp would be ideal. And then maybe get like some siege going. Ooh, micro slips for a second there for Joey. Oh, he's still got a few conversions. Wow. Getting some luck from the RNG gods. Managed to deny this TC in the north. And thin out the number of those Mamelukes a decent amount. I didn't know Scorpions would do that well. The Scorpion Monk Knight combo was good, but we fought apart. Pathing. Pathing. Oh, we still got a few snipes there. That was nice for Joey. Red needs... Imagine if red went imp and then chopped. Decimate yellow's eco. Actually, decimate is inaccurate. You know what decimate means kill 1 in 10. So it's pretty brutal. In this game, it wouldn't be enough. Not in Age of Empires 2. It would like have Marv's eco. $36 bills there. If we were managed to push in, we could just be sniping, even just sitting the crossbows there. Red really isn't doing much. Joey says I see it. Does he see the king? Wait, how does Joey see the king? Maybe the king moved into view for a second? Knight Scorp. Skirms I think would work better, but Slavs get, what is it, cheaper siege? And faster monks. And they also get cheap castles with a tech that makes it cost wood and less stone. But it's a unique tech at the castle. Does he have a castle? Oh yeah. Literally right there. Boyars wouldn't do any better than Cavalier, so I kind of like the Knight Scorp decision. We don't really want that castle to go down. It's on a hill. Yeah, this is a good denial here from Joey. He's playing really well against the 2K. Yeah, red with Onager would be pretty great there. The king is in the middle right now, so red could pull off like a double Onager chop. Vilcount's looking good for Calcoco. I think King Marv is a little bit stunned, guys. He's doing a really good job of not kind of throwing. Because there's enough heavy Scorps there that it would make this a bad fight. Forgot Bodkin. Coco needs imp. We are floating 1,000 wood. That's not good. Of course, the other players are floating 1,000 wood, but they're floating 1,000 imp wood and post imp with a bunch of upgrades compared to still sitting in Castle Age. Calcoco needs to get up. This is a round of 81, Chixo. Wow, Castle is just going to eat a bunch of units here from Joey, Vil, Scorps. I think we're going to finish. Oh, we should have been shooting at the foundation with the trebuchet. We are going to finish that now. We should still be shooting at that castle. We really should rearm it or rename it. Mamelukes are going to easy snipe that treb. We're going to lose some more units here to the castle fire. Potentially up to 600 gold of monks. Conversions would help a lot. Joey needs some conversions. We got a few. I don't think it was enough, though, and not fast enough. Monks getting mowed down by the castle.
Did he at least die painlessly? To shreds, you say? Well, how is his wife holding up? To shreds, you say?
Joey went to sleep. Maybe he decided he wasn't going to go with that army composition anymore. I don't know. Definitely fell apart. This is a custom Maggie. Could have the bug with no attack sound. That'd be rough.
Steven_Chess has donated 245 bits to the Android war on humanity. They say.
This is my children. Thanks for making my children laugh. They said this is their favorite AoE 2 stream. It's good to hear. I don't feel too crabby about that. And we have an upgrade for our cheap trash units, the light cav turning into Hussar and coming out and murdering a bunch of expensive gold units for the Saracen players. So that's nice to see. Hussar, a really good call here for the Slavs. So Slavs, with their faster farm gathering bonus, combined with Hussar, a food-based unit, and then the cheap siege behind that, is a really strong army composition overall for Joey. The one thing that the Saracen has going for them is, of course, the bombard cannons. But you can kind of go in and snipe the bombards if you're sneaky with the Hussar. And the question to me is, do you go skirm behind this too? Because skirms will directly counter the Mamluks. Mamluks will eat these guys. You're kind of hoping the Scorpions will get them in a big clump. Because the Scorpion's bullets go through multiple units. So if they're all clumped up, they'll kill like a bunch of them. Yeah, this is just a really strong army for King Marv. Like the bombard cannons and Joey struggling, like that's a little bit of the elo gap. The skill gap between blue and yellow is struggling to kill the bombards, although we got one right there. This is still incredibly impressive, guys. Like you're talking a 1440 versus 2200. That's an giant skill gap. Like in a straight 1v1, I think the blue player would beat the yellow player like 1% of the time statistically, or something crazy like that. So they're playing really well. Yellow came over here to red, poking around, seeing if they're dead, and they're gonna see this intense wall. Look at the wall. It's so big. Red is just chilling, guys. He's just chilling. Red is the master manipulator here.
Ow.
Trying to be friends with yellow. Yellow's like, nah, no friends. It's time to start killing things. He's holding against blue, but he can't really push that well. Like they've been fighting over this part of the land for a while. Yellow kind of reestablished himself here, but he can't really push blue off of this castle. Like blue just keeps coming out and sniping all of the siege that yellow sends in. Maybe if we got like a bunch of trebuchets all at once. We're kind of trickle trebbing, right? So if we got like 8 trebuchets at once, pop them out and hit the castle all at once, that might work better. Steven Chest, by the way, gave 245 bits. Thank you very much. I think I actually said thank you for the bits. Made a crab joke. Typical Grathwrang. Friends again, I only did it since blue said he lost all. I was worried. Yellow's got a lot of map presence. Is there a market maybe that's exposed? Where's blue's market? There's blue's market. Where's red's market? Look at this base. This is like something out of a scenario. No one's killing Red's king, that's for sure. The thing is, I don't know if blue or yellow realize this. What's the relic count? If you get all 5 relics, you kick in the relic victory, right? So blue has 3, red has 2. If either one of them take the other one out and they get the other opponent's relics, then they'll be set up for a relic victory against red. So what red could do, guys, is put a wonder somewhere back here. Maybe delete the TCs and put a wonder there. Allergy's slightly better, but still pretty bad. Actually a good idea. I mean, looking at the res, red could 100% afford that. The one downside is then he's going to get 2v1'd. I think I would do it if I had 2 more layers of walls. I'm not even joking. I think you need 2 more layers of walls. And then just endless onagers. Endless siege onagers. And go full siege onager wall. And then just try and hold. We are actually in a good position for a wonder victory, guys. Joey could potentially think about going for one too, although he's getting pressured, so. The game's starting to get to a point where it's gone on long enough that a wonder victory is starting to make. Oh, Joey's gonna slap down a bunch of barracks over here. Looks like he. No, wait, that's red. What am I saying? I'm sorry, the outpost threw me off a little bit. Red's gonna come out and pressure, maybe? I'm gonna die now. Yeah, the Mamelukes for free. Oh man, that onagers too. Joey's gonna try and sneak in a batch of onagers, or hussar onto the onagers. He's gonna get 2 or 3 of them. Calcoco hits Treason. I'd say both yellow and blue's kings are somewhat exposed. Yellow's is more protected now with the cat. Yeah, both of them built kind of walls around. But like, if you wanted to get to yellow's king, you can no longer chop from this direction with an onager. You could chop if you're blue. This is actually about to get overchopped.
Wood, please.
Blue, click Treason and click your hussar in. Yellow is open. Oh my goodness. We're actually like 30 tiles away from a victory. Yeah, blue's getting pushed pretty hard. They need to expand in the south fast. Add a lot of expansion because they're going to lose a ton of their economy in a moment. Or just run in with the hussars. We have 37 of them in queue. If we just click the hussar into yellow base, the game ends, guys. Just click them in. Red coming out and pushing on the left a bit. The Halb's hitting the castle, I guess. We need siege. We have the onagers, but they're like... Are they back? Oh, no, they're coming forwards. We can't really chop in the... Ooh, yellow's going to chop in the middle. So he's maybe getting ready to try and take red out, or is he going to go to yellow? Or go to blue, pardon me. Red's got an onager in the middle as well, guys. Holy moly. And yellow actually overextended. We're going to lose all the trebuchets. This is open, 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 this is open. Blue, Joey might see it. Joey might see that this is open. Joey can see this is open. Joey can see that yellow's base is open. He might run in. Is he going to run in? Is he going to run in? The king's right there. The king is right there. Oh my God. The king is literally right there. Oh, that's got to hurt. Oh, that's got to sting. The game was right there. Joey had the game, guys. He could still onager chop in. Blue can see that yellow's cutting. Red is ready to defend.
Right away.
It's literally a tree away. The onager just creeps in. How far can Yellow see?
Thank you, Voscarius, for that donation
Dude,
of 42
Voscarius,
United
thank
States
you.
dollars towards the Android war effort. They say hyped for the tournament. Have a beer or 5 on me, smiley
Dude,
face.
thank you.
Really looking forward to crushing ozone on Wednesday Copium.
Good luck, Voscarius. Thank you so much. You're a boss, Voscarius. Much appreciated. A $42 dono. In comes the chop. I want to like the red onager really putting the putting nah into non-onager. That got blocked though. Where'd that chop go? There's the chop that's happening. Did blue move the king out? Blue's king is right there. Red's king is of course down here. Yellow's king is out and about now. It's actually not in the base. Yellow and blue still kind of fighting over this northern territory here. Joey came, Joey didn't see, Joey didn't conquer, yeah. Go Trevor, BBC, kill castles. We got ourselves a barn burner. Does yellow or blue even have a clue about red's minus Tirith base? Minus Tirith. I mean, blue kind of knows what's going on. I think yellow has a decent idea too. Yeah, yellow knows a little bit about what's happening. This is like a scenario though. It's great. This is one of my favorite kingpins we've ever had. It's absolutely massive. It's still not as, you know what? It's up there. My favorite of all time, since we're on the subject though, is the what was it called? Oh, the King Tunnel. The King Tunnel, where the person built like 40 gates. Just a line of 40 gates with their king in the middle of it. What's Red's KD? Eco KD is 5 to 38. General KD is 29 to 97 compared to King Marv's 464 to 119 versus Joey, who's been feeding a lot of trash to kind of hold King Marv off. Players are doing great considering they're up against one of the best in the world here. What's King Marv's ranking? Thought my Kingpin was your favorite. Which one was that, Mouse Puddles? I might have forgotten one or two. I watch a lot of AoE. The chop has opened this up in the middle. Blue, I can't take you too seriously. I'm just paranoid, yeah. Yeah, red and blue are completely Okay, I continue dodgeball now. Blue outpost rushing. Blue just wants light vision everywhere. Like, you can see if yellow's pushing you that way. It's one of those things where, like, you know where United States and Russia just kind of, like, allowed each other to spy on each other with satellites? Like that sort of thing. You should be like, okay, I'll put outposts into your base, too. That's what I would do. Do you have time to kill? No. I mean, there is a finite amount of wood on this map, but we gotta hope that it doesn't go to that. Also, one Komodo dragon. Steve, the Komodo dragon. Waiting for yellow to go to wonder. It's getting past wonder time for red. Red should wonder. Red should build a bajillion. Ooh. Why are these guys in here? There's no gate or anything. Red should build a bajillion, like, barracks and siege workshops and whatever other units they're gonna make.
Yes.
Heavy cav archers from the Ethiopian. Yeah, build whatever they're gonna make, and then maybe delete all of the farms, go full army, and or whatever. Yeah, delete all the farms, build a wonder, and then delete all the villas and go full army. Save like 40 villas to repair the wonder with all the res you got. Does wonder repair only take wood? I believe it takes... Does it take stone? I think it takes stone, too. Someone correct me. I believe it takes wood and stone? Maybe it is only wood. I can't remember anymore. It's been so long since I've seen a wonder victory attempt. It was literally 2 years ago when we ran Ring of Fire 3 the last time. We only had 1 or 2 attempts during qualifiers and testing. Not qualifiers, but during testing, and neither of those had wonders getting attacked and repaired. It's kind of a rare situation for it to even come up. But it's important because it changes the meta for late game. Like, eventually you get to points in games where you should be doing that. The issue with doing it, of course, is that it puts a target on your back. I really think Joey should do it, because I think he could hold red off and keep holding yellow. I think Joey could do it. I think he goes Drazina champs and Hussar. Great push from Joey here. King Marv does not have very much army, guys. He's kind of low in army. He doesn't have any gold. Did he lose his relics? No relic victory in play. He's either lost his relics or he's moving them. He still has 2. Red has 2 relics. Why did I think King Marv had 2?
Food, please.
Did he steal the relics at some point? Was this a kingpin? What was this? What the hell is this? Calcoco is like he's playing like he's a scenario AI. But like really well. Wonders cost very few resources to repair. Really? Interesting. There's a huge damage bonus from siege against wonders. Like, Trebs will kill it faster than a castle. Man, yellow's kind of dying here, guys. Will we see our first high elo go down? The high elo player has won in every set, I think. And will we see our first upset here? You know something funny? Red says. King's right there. How can Red see that? This outpost? You know, Joey could probably Treb snipe the king, guys. Or Onager snipe. I really think yellow's vulnerable. If I had 5 more C, I could say, then make them! You have 18,000 wood! 16,000 food! 6,000 gold! 2,000 stuff! You could build 2 wonders and have 15,000 wood left! Ah, he did treason. Okay. We officially got to the portion of the game where I start yelling about the players building wonders. An annual tradition here at Ring of Fire.
Shadowflower 11 just forced 2 to consume a tier 1 amount of Rang juice. In total, they forced 6 to consume Rang juice.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Walrus got it. Walrus is an awesome supporter. I'm glad he got a sub.
Parapic 35 is following.
Parapic, thank you for the follow. Mamelukes from King Marv still pushing through in the middle. If Joey hit the treason button, he could just move his onagers or trebs into range and kill that. I think we might... King Marv still has the top score. He's surprisingly... okay. I think he could be more okay.
Thank you for your contribution to the android conquest of Earth. Destroy all humans.
I love the creative, goofy shit. Keep it up. Thank you. Have an explosion.
Thank you for your contribution to the
Wow,
android
all the
conquest
subs
of
today.
Earth.
You guys are awesome.
Destroy
Cupid,
all
thank
humans.
you, man. Much appreciated. Building a wonder right now is Red's loss condition, says Funny Liquid. He'll get 2v1. He needs to wait and he wins. I disagree. Well, are you saying he needs to wait until yellow or blue dies? Just so he doesn't get 2v1'd? I don't know, Funny Liquid. You say that, but if I'm pretty sure that if Red was Trundo would build a wonder. All right? Trundo would 100% be building a wonder in this situation. Uh-oh, is Joey calling it? Joey! What? No! Why? Joey! No! Why?
Teach yourself how to fly. Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
Are they gonna get him? He saves the king! I can't even think.
I'm in danger.
He's gotta run. Like trying to hold back a zombie horde. Stop opening the gate. Ooh, if King Marv could get the relics. Joey instantly healing the king. That's a good call. Wait, can the Trebs hit that king? The Trebs might be able to hit the king, guys. King Marv was going for it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of rooting for King Marv. He's been getting 2v1 for so long now. I kind of want him to win now. I really want to be unbiased. Although Joey's a classic. And Calcoco. This is a great game. It's a really good game of AoE. I have no idea who's going to win. No res and still pushing. Yep. He's got wood and food. I think you should just go like full hussar, right? He's not making vills though. He needs to replace his vills.
Thank you for your contribution to the android conquest of Earth. Destroy all humans.
Cupid dropping a sub. Give Ali, thank you very much. Appreciate it, Cupid. Joey says king. Did he flare? The king is right there. If we could just get like, man, the onagers. With their, just get the onagers. He's going to make a huge push. Joey's going to make a huge push here, guys. Look at the number of siege onagers there are.
Attack an enemy now.
Is he going to garrison? No, don't garrison. Wow. Yeah, that's all going to die. I think King Marv is going to die, guys. King Marv needs to get his king out of there. He needs to run right now into the corner. He's trying to hold with the bombard cannons. Red, you're not doing anything. Red is doing less than anything. Wait, get the onagers in there, Joey. Just shoot the king with the onagers. Oh my god. Put the onager, shoot the thing. I think King Marv just deleted his king. And now we are blue versus red. And we have had our first upset of the tournament. King Marv going down against the 2v1. And I hope King Marv isn't too upset with his performance in the tournament going out in the opening round. Joey the Bunkerer is a former finalist for a reason. And I gotta say, Calcoco knows how to play the free-for-all format, it seems. As he hits the treason button and immediately dives for the king that he's found. Doesn't have a way through, but he has a ton of units on the way. Joey's got a really strong army composition as the Slavs. These are going to be Drazina Halbs and Champs. And a ton of siege. Wow! Just nailed all of the light cavalry with the onager. Siege onager, siege ram, halberdier, hussar. Joey is a fully evolved Slav at this point. I got to say Grathwrang. Joey the Bunkerer. He's doing me proud. You know, it could be playing like complete shit. But instead, you know, we see the halberdier with the Druzina. We've got Siege Ram absolutely wiping out everything that remains of King Marv's base. And he's going to go run over red. I'm absolutely sure of it. Well, Lubov, we'll see. Because guess what? Red is building our first wonder of Rang of Fire 5 at the back of this insane base. Blue's King still exposed, but now Red is probably just going to be playing completely passive, knowing that there's a clock on Joey. And I'm going to pop up our little Wonder Victory display thing in the top right corner. That'll switch over as soon as that goes up. Now Blue is playing a campaign. Down goes the Siege Onager. I was about to say maybe we could get we're on the cusp of a relic victory for Joey, because I mean, where even is Calcoco's monastery? It's all Red has to do is hold too. Like, he doesn't even need to hold well. He just needs to make it slow. We have 190 years for Calcoco here. I mean, Joey has the right kind of composition to get it done. It's just that it's going to be too easy for Calcoco to hold, who all he has to do is just queue up a bunch of help, make some siege, and just make it take forever to break through. And it is going to take forever to break through. Oh, look at the Ethiopian Wonder. Destroy the Wonder, kill the king, and you win. Amount of years seems low. How do you mean, Buns? I think Red's got this, guys. I don't see a way of Joey pushing fast enough, hard enough. He would win this game without a Wonder victory. If this was pure king sniping, I think Joey would have made it through this. But Calcoco sat back, waited for blue and yellow to wail on each other, and the second one of them died, built a Wonder. Remember seeing a lot of people complain about like, oh, well, if you put standard victory, everybody's just going to do this. But think about the path Red had to take to manipulate the game to get to this point. It was not easy. Like, the ungarrisonable king makes it such a harder thing to pull off. It does make it a viable strategy, of course, but now it's just one among many as opposed to, like, the default correct thing to do. All these chokes making it a nightmare for Joey the Bonkerer to push forward, especially with all the Scorps. 13 heavy Scorps clustered up here for Calcoco, who almost definitely is going to have torsion engines, giving the additional, what is it, blast radius? Area of effect? I can't remember how it's worded. Makes the siege extra good. Blue could have built a Wonder too. I think if Blue had timed the Wonder properly with their push, like, they didn't really read that Yellow was dying. Part of that was because the KD was so far in favor of King Marv. Blast radius. Thanks, Cheeseman. Player Red don't have friends anymore, but we only got 140 years left, and Joey really hasn't progressed much in the past little bit here. Red is holding extremely well. And Red doesn't care. Look how much gold Red has. Look at how much food and wood. We just spam halves all day. Make sure all of our barracks are producing and pointing somewhere near here. And I just don't see what... Unless Joey went, like, crossbows. And that's just going to die to the siege. What do? Full champ won't work. Hussar's not going to work. You go skirm? Skirm will die to siege onagers with torsion engines. Rough going here. I mean, I think the Slavs would eventually win simply because of Druzina and the cheaper siege. But eventually isn't good enough. Eventually is not good enough. We haven't even gotten to the onion base yet. Calcoco, the onion chef? What do you call a person that works with onions? An onionizer? If only you could put a siege tower into a siege tower. Yeah, but then you'd have to put a siege tower into that siege tower. Doink, a doink, a doink, a doink. He's an ogre. An ogre. Onions have layers. That's my best Scottish accent. The kings remind me of Titans from Age of Mythology. Yeah, actually, that's actually a good comparison. I like that. We're thinking about giving them, like, some sort of superpowers. Are you going to stream Age of Mythology Remastered when it comes out? Ooh. I would actually consider that. I loved Age of Mythology when I was a kiddo. That felt like the actual sequel to AoE 2 kind of when I was a kid. Better than Age of Empires 3. A Wallian? Poor Joey. I don't know how else to put it. Joey played this really well, but it's a Calcoco strategy. Make red attack yellow. Make blue think that they're going to attack yellow. Do enough damage to yellow that they can't win. And then sit back and build a wonder. Masterpiece. This is exactly how Trundo pulled it off, as a matter of fact, back in Rang of Fire 3. Shades of Trundo here with Calcoco. $75 years left, and Joey, really, again, we're still stuck in this area. We can't push through. We should just go down this way. Or come in like this. Free the horses. $65 years left. Still no progress for Joey. I mean, I called this a while ago, guys. I said Red's just going to spam halbs and hold for forever. Trench warfare. Yeah, this is a war of attrition, all right. One that Joey will not win and does not have time to. What, I mean, if you're Joey, what do you do? What can you do? You'd have to, like, try and sneak siege rams?
Thank you for your contribution to the android conquest of Earth. Destroy all humans.
Thank you, Cupid. Cupid dropping a sub to Trundo. You know, I don't normally advertise myself for subbing, but this is a great time to be subbed. I mean, I'm casting Ring of Fire for the next month. If ever there's a time to bother subbing so you don't get ads, it's going to be this time.
Thank you for your contribution to the android conquest of Earth. Destroy all humans.
Thank you very much, Cupid. Blaming Campbell. 50 petards probably wouldn't even be the dumbest thing you could do. Okay, wait. No, you can't put petards into siege time. You would just send like a whole bunch of them this way. And then hope that red doesn't notice, maybe. Or just send them in one at a time. Actually, that might work. That might actually work. If you had, like, if we have a castle right here, and just send one petard in at a time, like along the edge of the map, and doish, 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 and then just slowly break in like that. That might work. This is the best progress we've made, which is clearing this choke up a little bit. But there's 25 years left. Yep, random side attacks with petards would probably, or I mean, he could have tried to come around this side, right? But I mean, Red's ready with all the barracks over there. Calcoco is gonna take this one, guys. I feel comfortable calling it at this point. There ain't no way Joey's breaking through all that in 18 years. And I'm sure Joey's a little disappointed he went out in the first round. But I have a feeling we're gonna be seeing Calcoco make a deep run here. I don't want to call my shot too much, but don't let me down, Calcoco. You just remember what you did here and how well it worked. And maybe try and practice some king sniping strats so you have some alternatives. But this was masterfully played by Calcoco. Wipe yourself off, man. You dead. By Wonder Victory, Calcoco will be moving on to the round.
Thank you,
27.
Resto, for that donation of 100 United States dollars
Resto,
towards the
what?
android war effort. They say keep Grath and Grath.
Are you kidding me? You guys are the best, man.
Another one.
I'm sorry, Joey the Bunker. I'm sorry, King Marv. You guys played great. If I'm one of these players, I'm going to be so sad that I entered the tournament, I lost one game, and then I got eliminated.
Another one.
This was great. Oh, one thing I wanted to say is that I think I might take all of the losers and figure out like a secondary mini tournament or something. Like I might organize a mini 1-day tournament at some point for all of the losers. It'll be like a 2v2v2 test format for Rank of Fire 6. Spoilers. Look at that eco score. 7,300 relic gold. It wasn't enough, man. Calcoco, man, congratulations. Thank you, Resto, for the $100. What is that? What is this $100 donation below me? That's insane. Potato of Fire 5. Okay, well, GG's. I'm thinking I may